I guess Gato is similar to Akuma, where he has this demon flip with a lot of different options to choose from.
Okay.
But he doesn't have the best neutral because he doesn't have a traditional fireball. So this will be an interesting way to see if Firkins can close that gap, able to put pressure on Billy, and able to see if he's able to hold pressure, keep pressure. Billy, not known for having the best reversal, does have a super, but...
That's his only reversal, huh? Just super?
Yes.
Raw super? I see.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so in this game. Traditionally, he doesn't. He's one of the characters I don't see as often, and I have not messed around with him enough to know. But I want to say, I'm pretty sure it's just the supers.
Look at Keth looking through his notes real quick.
Ooh, and
He's locking in.
He's coming out with the Hotaru.
Oh, wait a second.
This is the war crime character of this game.
I do not know a single thing about this one.
So imagine if you saw Ryu take a bunch of steroids, get super cracked, and then also just, you know, small anime girl instead.
Oh.
So she has really good fireball. She has really good ways of resetting pressure when she has this EX backwards forward palm multi-hitting move that she can still cancel into big plus frames.
Oh.
And most importantly though, we have that fireball. We are able to contest Billy at full range and not feel like we're taking damage on the way in. That being said,
Just poking him full screen over there.
Yeah, still able to kind of keep the distance. All right, Hotaru on the way in. Okay.
And SPG gone on the side of Haketh.
Yep. Haketh getting that good hit, blocking that DP that looked like it might have been a mistake from Firkins. Still able to get that position full screen now in the corner too. Firkins still has options, able to throw those fireballs, not too scared.
SPG gone now though, still. Oh, jump in.
Haketh is really good at finding these jumps. If you've seen him play in these previous matches, he knows how to get those hops. When we saw him against Nocturnal, he was jumping in right through those power waves, getting good confirms.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And looks like this matchup is no different.
Yeah.
Just jumping in right away. Just defends off that text and throw.
Yep.
Oh,
once
just
again.
interrupts it.
Does not care. He says, you got to get that combo. You got to work for it.
He doesn't care either. Super
No,
right back out.
get that red line reversal. Here he comes in. Okay, blocks the DP.
Just throwing out reversals left and right here.
Both players
Not
are
even 15
trying
seconds.
not to respect each other, but we still have a little bit of game to play.
Absolutely.
Okay, good break on the heavy DP. Able to stay on the ground, not kill yourself yet. Ooh, once again, those fireballs are really getting him killed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Haketh has a really good idea of how to jump those fireballs. He's got a really good sense of timing for a lot of these players.
Yeah.
Even though he's that character that sits back, likes to throw out those normals, he's not afraid to go in.
Absolutely. Like if there's an opening and then there's a chance to get a whole chunk right there, just go for it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just push your advantage. That's the whole thing I've seen about this game.
Firkins saying, I'm going in then. Enough of these fireballs. Command grab, really hard, really fast.
She has a command grab?
Yes, she does. She has everything.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, but
Nice DP. Able to go into the combo, not spending too much, getting that hard knockdown with the EX move. Once again, EX move. Combo starter this time. We're spending a little bit.
but it looks like it's well worth it.
Yep.
Keth's
EX
already in the corner.
command grab.
Whoa.
Comboable because it's EX.
Okay, because she needs that too, huh?
Yeah. She needs everything.
Of course.
You know, if you see someone that Xiao Hai is playing at a local tournament, and you say to yourself, I want to learn this game, but I want to play the toughest of tiers, you should play that character too.
Fair enough. I mean, look at that. SPG's already gone.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I'm impressed by the fact that Firkins has not been deterred to throw these fireballs, but Haketh is really good at scouting out when this is going to come out.
Absolutely. Just like, it's the pause just before Firkins throws another one.
Yeah.
It's just that little tell, but
steals the corner, walks forward, and grabs. I'm not sure what happened there. So Firkins trying to do an empty jump.
has SPG online now, but that might not matter with this little bit of damage. Still has a pixel, still has a little bit of aura, and wild punish in the air. Not quite, but swatch sides.
Haketh choosing to use movement to try and keep control rather than...
Does this work?
I don't think so. I know it has a lot of range, but...
Little
nice
ambitious.
shady on the DP, but Firkins pressing a button,
Good opening.
catching Haketh on the way down. Is he going to finish? Yes, nice.
Is that kill?
Yes,
Oh!
definitely. That last blast at the end. This game has
scared by that.
heavy scaling, but supers do a pretty good job at making sure they still do damage.
Okay.
So one of the fun things about this game is all your EX moves can be canceled into other EX moves. So it's really easy to use an EX move and then find a way to position yourself through their combo.
Gotcha.
But they scale the combo so heavily, it don't give you any meter when you do it either.
Jeez, look at that! Just throwing.
Does
not
not care.
Haketh repeatedly.
Disrespect. I think that's the name of the game right now is disrespect. Firkins just still
Punish on the fireball.
Yep.
A little bit of damage off the lights, but still very important, especially with that wild punish jump in right off the bat.
Yeah.
Look at that, just building up.
He's spending, gets full screen, puts Firkins in the corner. Maintaining that position.
But now they're going back to center screen a little bit.
That was a good jump back on the grab. Didn't hop, so he didn't get anything off of it, but I guess he's happier just not being dead.
Absolutely. I mean, like, wow,
nice
good
DP.
anti-air.
Yes. Definitely something. Ooh.
Was that command grab?
I believe so. Ooh, nice.
Counters the jump in this time.
Nice. Into the super, they should finish. No, not quite.
Not quite. Oh,
really close. The walk
throw
back.
it's just walking back.
Look, there's a lot of disrespect going on between these two players. Ooh.
I mean,
I think at that point, you're okay as Haketh ending the round there. You had basically full meter, and Firkins still had the opportunity to build a little bit of meter if that round went on a bit longer.
and after all, Haketh does have full resources on the bottom, right? And SPG.
Yep.
I still don't know what SPG is.
SPG gives you a damage boost and gives you access to a drive impact similar move. That is very meter efficient for its damage. Speaking about efficiency for damage, here we go. Hotaru, half life, barely spending any rev gauge at all in order to do so.
Now Haketh just pulling Firkins a little bit closer.
Oh, okay. Haketh's spending some meter in order to keep pressure up, and Firkins being okay to block it.
Grab.
Oh,
EX the ending.
Drops it. Nice JD, preventing themselves from dying, getting a little bit of health back. Really precarious situation. Remember, Billy's stick is a limb. It has a hitbox.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Oh, that is.
It's the true Dawson experience.
Dang.
Ooh. Firkins really looks like he started making adaptation, throwing out fireballs.
Goes to the character select screen for Haketh.
Is
it Haketh? Haketh, doesn't matter.
I'm not sure. I think it's Haketh. I need to ask him if he comes back here for commentary. But that was still trying to scout out the jumps, but this time Firkins being a bit more safe with when he throws those fireballs.
Yes.
Still being able to get that DP.
Being jumped in on a lot less.
Yes.
Yes.
And even when you anti-air with those DPs, if you break them, you get a big reward. Combo scales a little bit, but for the most part, most characters can go into whatever they want.
It looks like it's usually worth it too, with like how much damage you can rack up if you have a super as well. Yeah. Like why not? If you got the resources and you have an opening, just go for it. Yeah.
Despite it being an SNK game, there is quite a heavy risk for jumping, especially hopping, since you have no defensive options when you hop. But you still can JD, like we just saw there. Haketh 2 against Firkins. Oh, SPG. Firkins, I guess he too far for a grab and just getting hit by the SPG. Wow.
Pulls Firkins in a little bit.
Okay.
Keeping him distance now.
Ooh, nice reversal kick. Okay.
Going to the
Pulling
red
back
side.
in, getting. Okay, trying to get some pressure back by spending some meter.
Very back and forth from these two, but gets a punish. Oh, grabs at nothing again.
This is really bad for Haketh. He's about to be an overheat. He can't really take too much of a block string, okay? But Firkins giving him the space. Both players.
About even life here, pushing the left side of the screen. Firkins a little closer to the corner. Oh, okay. Just trading hits in the air.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Haketh not really able to find anti-airs when Firkin gets to that position right above him, but still able to play his defensive game. Now in overheat. Now his guard bar can start to get cranked.
But it does not matter because Haketh gets the round.
Yeah, I think Firkins got a little antsy there and wanted to end the round. Just kind of running in, trying to apply pressure while he still was in overheat, and ended up just overextending a little bit.
Yes. And now Firkins is in the corner against Haketh. Look at that damage.
Here it comes. Are we going to spend some bar? Ooh,
not quite.
I think we missed that. Okay.
80% heated up.
Okay.
Why a punish way
Yes.
over there? Goodness.
Big moves, not the most damage, but still able to keep position.
I mean, anything to help close out the round. Very close to taking it over here.
Grab, throwing in middle screen.
What's that orange thing?
That is, if you're familiar with Street Fighter, it's an option that's similar to parry,
I see.
where it will block both left and right. Holding that button, the rev button, also gives you access to easy hops, where if you hold up in the rev button, you'll just always do a short hop. And if you hold forward or back, it also gives you easy dash or an easy back dash.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right. Game 5 over here.
Yeah. Firkins going back to character select, but not going back to Gato.
Haketh looking over his notes real quick.
These players are having fun. You know, they're throwing out buttons. They're being very disrespectful to each other, but they still have smiles on their face. They are here to play.
Absolutely. Like, they're here to have a good time, throw stuff, push buttons, and they're doing exactly that. They're here to watch the health bar go down, and by golly, they're doing exactly that.
Yeah. That classic saying, the best defense is a good offense.
100%.
And you know, if your opponent's also trying to have ooh, jump in again.
Yeah, Firkins putting SPG in the middle this time.
Okay.
And there we go, pushing advantage. Chipping down that damage.
Definitely wanted a break there on that DP. Definitely not intentional, but price he's got to pay is half his health.
Goodness.
Nice. Being able to use the SPG while in the air to stall a little bit. Now we got a big combo off of that command grab. Okay.
Just a fan. Going to the left side of the screen. Firkins still has SPG. Good advantage, keeping it in the middle. Wow, punish off that.
Oh my gosh.
About even life. Oh, confirm off that.
Wow, that killed. Nice.
Oh, goodness.
That was a good confirm off of that normal.
And then potential set point over here for Haketh.
Yes. Firkins looked in control for a good portion of that round, and one mistake, you get thrown in the corner, you lose a good portion of your life.
Both players towards the right side of the screen.
Haketh being able to push Firkins into the corner after getting a good tech
I'm noticing he's not really jumping in as much anymore since look like that.
Yes.
Ever since Firkins is like improving his defense a little bit.
Yeah, we're starting to see a lot more grounded gameplay, and when Haketh does take to the skies, nice block on the super. Let's see how much damage we do here. Okay, the hard knockdown is fine.
Still good pressure here.
Yep. Once again, hard knockdown. We're in overheat.
Jumps
the command grab, but doesn't
reversal
get a combo.
immediately. Final game, final round. Here we go.
A little bit of nerves off of Haketh. He's gotten those jump-ins on those wild punishes, but not getting those combo confirms. And Firkins, he's not afraid to spam, churn out that DP in between those combos. Okay, pushing him to the corner with the super.
Left side of the screen, opens him up.
Empty jump low, very despicable. Okay, fake safe jump. Good pressure on Haketh to take the turn back.
He takes the air, but is punished for his troubles. Now he's in the orange.
It's a good run under. Just like HakethKOTB teleport, you can run underneath it in order to evade the situation where you have to block at all.
And now Firkins is in overheat, so he's going to have to make something happen real quick before things go bad. Look at that guard thing.
Spending the plus or the EX to get your plus frames while your opponent's in overheat, a surefire way to win.
Important jump in. Another one.
Is he gonna? Oh my gosh!
Misses.
Both players.
Lots of pressure over here.
Firkins still in overheat. His guard bar, but he's coming off of overheat soon with the cooldown. Plus frames, reversal super,
and it works.
No. Oh, Haketh does not look happy with that result.
Absolutely not.
No.
Oh, goodness.
That was one of the few ways he definitely could have lost that round, and it's unfortunate to see that happen. Oh, that was still a good match.
Really tight the whole time, like down to the wire, man. Insane.
Firkins making some good adaptations, learning to throw the fireball a little bit less, and also being better at controlling those skies. Able to close out that round with some good adaptations.
Yeah, absolutely. And just, I didn't quite catch that. What's up now?
I think that was loser finals.
So now we're in
grands.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So Firkins, and he's going to be fighting who on the winner's side? Am I putting you on the spot here?
Oh, I should know, but I can't think of who.
Well, he will be fighting someone on winners finals.
Yes,
that's for sure.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he stays.